Hey, what's up guys? This is Mario from Trader Today, and in today's video I'm going to go over some of the setups that I day traded today to kind of explain what the opportunities are right now with this volatile market, and I'm going to cover the setup on a daily and also the intraday. Alright, so let's get started. So one of the setups that I really liked today was actually EYPT. Now this is a 6 month chart. If you guys can see, there was this range right here that broke out and it just continued to trend after that day. So today I was actually looking for some sort of weak open, for a red to green move. So we actually got there was a gap down, and actually there was a strong open. And when I kind of saw that, I knew this was definitely an opportunity to get in on this definitely this gap down. So I did get in after this gap down with some strength, and it did go red or green. Now, one thing about this trade is I actually did end up selling, buying around 225 and selling around 237 because it couldn't go red. And I wasn't sure what was going to happen. It was going to pull back. So I did take out my profits. But as you can see later on, it did consolidate and it went red or green. It was a huge move after that. So that was a decent trade, an okay trade. So I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it. I still made money. But again, if you can see, there's definitely a possibility for a bigger move was absolutely there. And there wasn't even a pullback to the VWAP with another secondary move. Actually, another third move if you think about it. So that's totally fine. Now, another trade that I actually did like, their AMD today had a huge earnings report, broke out of this range right here. So I kind of like that with big volume. And these are the type of trades like AMD where you have to make sure that the market is trending. Because if the market is not trending, these the type of setups that could gap and fade. So you have to kind of look at the market. So overall, the market was trending. So that's something that kind of gave me a clue that what, this AMD trade might actually start trending too. Not only the market as a whole, but also the Nasdaq, which AMD is part of the Nasdaq. So you have to kind of keep that in mind to look at both indexes. So again, the Nasdaq did start a trend. So because of that, I was long bias or bullish on AMD. So one thing that I looked at was, of course, besides the index, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, I was looking for the intraday chart as well. So I did see there was a weak open and it was consolidating, and I saw that it broke out of this 11. When I saw it broke out of this 11, I knew that it was just going to run. So I did buy right here, put my stop below that, and it actually kind of started to, it did kind of start to peak around 11. And it kind of started to pull back to VWAP. So it did stop me out, but it stopped me. I did stop out around 11, and I was waiting for see if the pullback of the VWAP was going to hold. It did hold, so I got back in, put my stop around 1080, and I let it ride. So that was a really nice trade right there. So that was AMD. The next setup that actually I was looking at it, but I did not get a chance to trade. And that's perfectly fine. It was actually IPI. The day before it had a huge move after earnings. So I was looking for a second indication on a weak open. So that's pretty much what happened. I was actually focused on AMD and EYPT that I did miss this one. But that's fine. So again, it did have a weak open, consolidated, broke out of this 465. Again, this is the nice place you want to get in. It did go red or green, so that was a nice move. So that's pretty much a trade right there, guys. Well, guys, hopefully you guys learned something from these setups. Again, these are all day trading opportunities. Right now, the market looks like it's starting to make its upward move. So I do like it. It did kind of held its levels. There was this hammer candle right here, so I do like that. So overall, if you look at the fangs, they're starting to reverse. So look at Facebook. Facebook had a nice breakout. Finally, after all this controversy with this selling their users' information. So so definitely is finally coming back from that. But Amazon had earnings after hours today and a huge gap up after hours. So tomorrow is going to be a nice trade. So I'm definitely looking at that. Look at it, 164, humongous gap up. So I'm definitely going to be looking at tomorrow for a trade. Again, it's 1641, excuse me. So that looks nice for tomorrow. NVDA pulling back, coming back after this sell-off. Netflix coming back after this pullback right here. BABA, even BABA, even though it's not in the FANG, is emerging markets. It is kind of starting to kind of reverse. Hopefully after their earnings, we get a bigger move. Like Google is starting to kind of reverse. So that looks decent. You know, you have, let's say, Apple. Apple did have a little move, and now they do report pretty soon. I believe they report on May 1st, so the whole market is looking for that because Apple represents a huge percentage of the overall market. So that's very, very, very important. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to kind of cover that. Again, technology is trending. The market as a whole is starting to reverse this downward trend. You know, I definitely hope to see that to continue to finally get out of this range-bound market and finally have an opportunity for some decent swing trades. You know, because I've been waiting through this whole mess. It's almost been like 2 months. No decent swing trades with high probability, you know, I've seen. So hopefully you guys learned something, guys. Have a good one, and you guys will hear from me soon. Have a